welcome to my channel, Back to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I used a ketogenic journey to lose way over 200 pounds, like a crazy amount of weight. However, my lowest was 157.7 or something like that. And I got the C word multiple times. January's was the worst, lost my taste, my smell. Ended up with long haul C word. And my weight got to 213 in March. As of today, I'm back to a 183.4, where my body has stayed for over 2+ months. And no, I will not be joining most of the people doing the challenges of the BBBE. I explained it in the video. You can go look. Will I be doing that challenge type deal? You can look it up, and I explain everything. Why not? In this video, you can see by the thumbnail, we are about to make something yummy. Basically spaghetti using perfect keto noodles, like they're macaroni and cheese. So let's go ahead and just watch that video. If you're new to my channel, I do recipes, I do my daily life, I have cats in my videos, my family. It is basically my life's journal, day by day, on the journey of losing weight and getting healthy. So let's go ahead and watch that part of my day, because I have some things to discuss after eating it. Okay, I can't get outside, it's pouring rain, but let's look at, I don't even know how they are, what 183.4 still, let me see, I think my hand's in the way, looks like on me. So I still have a little tummy here I really want gone. Crap, I cannot angle, y'all. Okay, let me come frontwards. This is why I look from the front. Okay. This side. Can we do the back? I hate my back though. Hold on, let's see. And well, it's kind of hard. And from the back. Alright, I'm gonna flip y'all around normal. Okay, so that is what 183.4 looks on me today. 2 months ago, that weight, my stomach was way bigger. I had bulged everywhere. I could pull tons of fat. I literally cannot pull tons of fat. I do have, some fat right here. Right, see, and some loose skin. But, so even though I'm pissed at the scale, my body is tightening up, and that's what matters, right? We want to lose fat, not muscle. So sometimes the stupid scale doesn't move. So that's why I only weigh a couple times a week at the most, and every time I get on there, it's 183.4. Now, there's been a few days where it said lower, and I was really excited, like in the 170s, and then I picked the scale up and realized the cat had got some of its hard food underneath the scale, which made it off balance, and then I would have to recalibrate it and balance it, and it would go right back to 183.4 like this morning. So I'm trying not to let the scale have any say-so in my life. I'm trying to just let my clothes and how I feel have the say-so. My heartburn is out of control. It's one reason I would like to lose more weight. The smaller I am, the least amount of heartburn I have. So, but I'm not going to do anything drastically crazy right now because my stress levels are so high. I'm not getting any sleep. I'm taking ibuprofen every single day. My allergies are out of control this time of the year. So I'm not going to do some drastic diet. We're just going to eat keto. That's it. Eat keto. And what happens, happens. Because inches is what matters, and inches is what's coming off of me. I didn't tape it or anything. I used clothes. The jeans I wore 2 months ago, or the jeans I wore, and I weighed like 170 something for, I think it was the last week of July, August, I think. Anyways, it was for the whole convention thing with my daughter. So those jeans were super tight that day. And now I can't wear them anymore. They completely bag off me, and I weigh 5 pounds more than I did that day. So the scale doesn't matter. I know it's so hard because after 5 years, it still matters to me. And I have to tell myself, when I'm telling y'all that the scale doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. I was religiously getting on the scale every single day, and it was doing my head in for years. I thought it was more of a control thing, like it helped me more. But the problem was it controlled every bite that went in my mouth. It controlled everything, my everyday. Oh, can I go out to eat with my family? Well, nope, the scale says I can't, not for a month or two. So I'm not doing that anymore. I'm living life now. 5 years of dieting. This is going on year 6 of keto. Of dieting, getting the C word, and blooming up because of the C word. Right now, keto doesn't work the way it did before for me. No diet would until I can heal the inside of my body. So that's all we're concentrating on. Until my stress level's down and my sleep is fixed or better, I'm not sleeping at all. And not having to take the ibuprofen every day. Until those things happen, that scale ain't going nowhere. I can lose some inches though, but I can tell you that scale ain't budging. And yes, I'm very swollen. My rings are really, like this one's so tight and stuck on me. But that's okay because I still look okay even though I'm really swollen. So if I wasn't really swollen, and I know it's the ibuprofen and stuff holding all this fluid on me, if I wasn't, that means the scale would be probably smaller and it means my clothes would fit me even better. And right now I'm fine. I'm fine with the way my clothes fit. Yes, I do want to be that size 7 again, and I'm never giving up. It's just right now we're just going to live our daily life and do keto and try to start moving more because being locked in this house, I haven't been able to move at all. Okay, I have y'all super high, trying not to get too much steam on my camera lens because it's my phone. I don't want to mess with my phone. So I'm cooking a little less than a pound of hamburger sirloin, ground sirloin that I had gotten from the meat market. So yes, I love this hamburger meat. I only have one more pack left and it's back up to the crazy high prices that I can't afford. It is a Sunday. It is what, the 2nd? The 2nd of October. Of course, on Sundays, I always have to go pick up everyone's pizza. And it really sucks, right? Smelling that delicious pizza, having to carry it in, the cheese sticks, y'all know what I mean. If you aren't a family of ketoers and you're the only one. Especially if you're mommy, right? You still gotta go get everything. So I'm gonna make me something yummy. Hopefully it settles on my stomach. Got my hamburger meat, nothing in it yet. Just grind it, you know, got it all cooking. I'm gonna get some of the fat out of it real fast. And water. There isn't a whole lot of fat here. I'm just gonna drain a little out. Just because I don't want it so liquidy. And what do I have on this eyeballing? Well, this is Perfect Keto's macaroni cheese noodles. So we have that going on. Yes, my paper towels are very clean, and yes, it's food for me only, not for other people. Even if I was to drain it in a dish, I would still put down paper towels. So I keep them in a cabinet away from cats. All right. Now we can actually brown it some after we got all that juice out of there, which means now I'm going to stick some Kerrygold butter in it, which I have to be very sparingly, but tomorrow I'm supposed to be able to go get some. Tomorrow is a Costco day as long as it doesn't storm. So about a tablespoon. I just go with the markings here. Everyone's like, how do you know? Well, it literally tells you exactly what a tablespoon is, right? You cut this whole thing. So that's smaller than that. So it's a little less than a tablespoon. I can't see if y'all can see. I've got y'all really high right now. Alright, I did just go online to Sam's.com and order me some more of the pumpkin shakes. The Premier Pumpkin, because I really love them as ice cream, and I don't want them just during the holiday season. I want it all year long. It is good until August 2023. I have 5 boxes. There's 15 in each box. I have 5 right now, and I ordered 4 more because I don't want to have to wait a whole year to have it again. So I probably will keep having it at least the next 2 months, and then the rest do very sparingly. I have bought a birthday cake one, which is sold out on Sam's, so I won't buy too many of these. They're $8 for 2, which is way too much money, or $8 for four. Sorry, so they're $2 a piece, which I consider way too much money to be paying for them. $1 something is fine. That much is too much. But I got it to try it because if I like them as ice cream, that's why I have my ice cream dishes over here to make them. If I like it as ice cream, then I can buy some of those when they come back in stock. Alright, so I'm going to put a little salt, just a little. And now I'm going to take my favorite Italian seasoning, which I have to remind myself to get more. It's only at Costco, if they even have it. They, you know, get stuff in and out so much. Throw this in here. Alright, so now I have my Yo Mama sauce. And I am going to measure it out. If I can get it to open up. Okay. Alright, where's my, no, you're not half a cup. Hold on. No, you're not half a cup. Y'all, I can't even find my half a cup. Alright, found it. It's really sticky, so I gotta get this in there. Okay, so half a cup, right? Yep, half a cup is a total of 5 carbs, 4 nuts. I'm going to tell you this is way too much for me to eat in one setting, so I might go ahead and put 2 cups in there. I made 1 cup, not 2. 2 halves. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and add another one because I won't be eating this all in one day anyways. Okay. We're doing net carb day since I'm having the noodles. But I also don't have a lot of the noodles. Let me see. I'm going to cook it a little longer. So if you never have the noodles, they are very al dente no matter how long you cook them. They're very hard to eat anything other than that. Now you can get fancy and put some bell pepper, mushroom, all that yummy stuff in here. I was going to do mushrooms, but I decided not to. You're basically just making a keto spaghetti. That's it. Yummy little keto spaghetti. Go ahead and turn this, no, wrong one. This one off. Okay, we will come back after this is finished boiling and I've drained it. I can't get the camera arm to move any other direction, so this is what we're working with right now. So you can't accidentally cook them too long. It will not get any softer, so I would not cook them too long. I did try. So now I'm just using one ladle. I don't have the bots out here. We'll go over the bots later. And now I'm going to take some of my hamburger. As you can see, I'm not using that much of it. Just like I still have a lot of this left. I'm not using that much of it. So it's about half a cup, I want to say, on the ladle. Now we need some cheese, y'all. We got to get some cheese in here. And I will weigh the cheese, even though I'm pretty good at knowing what it weighs. Okay, go to ounces. All right. About 1 ounce. All right, a little under 1 ounce. That's what I would consider an ounce, but it's under. Still under. There we go. Now it's a tiny bit over. It's 1.5. Well, 1.05. So it's right at 1 ounce of Kobe Jack cheese. And yes, you could technically have way more than this, but because of my stomach, this is what I'm eating. A little more Italian seasoning. This one doesn't seem to affect me like some of the other Italian seasonings do. This one has the least effect on me. And it is 7 o'clock, first meal of the day. Haven't had anything else to eat today. Had a collagen coffee at 5. Just finished it 30 minutes ago at the most. So it's still, to me, in the same eating window. But I'm hoping I can eat this and it doesn't hurt my stomach. We will see, because, you know, I have a stupid stomach. While it cools down, because I don't really like eating too hot of food, I went ahead and layered up the leftovers. I don't know if I'll eat it the next 2 days or give it away to my mom. So it's just all in here. This is what we used for the noodles. I did not use the cheese sauce. It is over on the side over there. I can use it another day. I don't know if you really can see the macros. So it's 2.5 servings in this box, but I turn it into 3 to 4 servings. It is 26 total carbs per serving and 20 fiber, 1 alcohol, sugar. So that means it's 5 net carbs per serving, which I am completely fine with. So these are the ingredients. It's lupin flour, sunflower, tapioca fiber, xanthan gum. So I have some of these ingredients other than the sunflower flour, and I'm going to be trying to make stuff with this year. So we're gonna eat it. Like I said, so my serving is less than what it says, so it's less carbs than it says, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if I go up tomorrow. Maybe I'll get on the scale. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't care. Just eating keto. So it was delicious. However, they are too filling. I should not have put so many noodles on my plate. The last time I made it, I literally divided it into 6 days. I can never eat that many beans, and it is technically made from beans, right? It's or not bean, yeah, sort of. Well, it's a I can't even think of the word. It's the same word that beans and peanuts are under together, and different, like, soybeans. Anyways, I wasted it. Maybe I'll put it in the fridge and eat it tomorrow or something. Maybe I'll do that and put cheese on it instead, because this is almost the whole scoop. I forgot I can only deal with like maybe a 1/4 cup of it, because it is so filling for my stomach. Maybe my stomach has a reaction to it, and that's why it gets a little filled fast. Like, I had to force myself to eat the meat, but I don't think I've been eating enough protein lately. And my stomach does feel a little bloaty right this second. But I have issues with almost anything I eat. It's so weird. Anything other than those Premier protein drinks, I can get away with those with no problem, which that's why we'll be having later tonight. So I'm gonna go save this, put this in a cup, and, you know, with that sills, put it in the fridge, and maybe have this tomorrow, because I am going to be out very busy and late into the evenings going to Costco. It was yummy. Really yummy. So I'm not doing the BBBBE challenge, but we are going to do something this month. We are going to try to fix my heartburn, because I am dying, as you can hear. Probably from the Italian seasoning and the red sauce. Sometimes I can get away with it. Sometimes I can't. I can't get away with it. I can't get away with bacon. I can't get away with anything this month. It seems everything I eat is causing drastic, horrible heartburn. horrible heartburn. So, no more Italian seasonings. No more paprika, at least for the month of October. I'm gonna have to remind myself constantly, no more paprika, no more black pepper. Like, I'm going with just smoked salts, dill, things like that does not affect my stomach. No more red sauce, no more sauce for the month, other than I've got this cream of chicken powder stuff that we're going to try one night. So no red sauces, no tomato for the month, no nightshades for this month at all, no mushrooms for this month. And I'm gonna have to remind myself, I'm gonna have to write a list of no-nos. No onions, no more of those noodles. They're good, but I don't know if they are affecting me right now or not. No more noodles. No, even though the tortilla shells, the La Banta Rita tortilla shells do not raise my blood sugar, they do have wheat. So we are going to go I don't want to say necessarily cleaner, because I am going to still probably use canned chicken, but maybe, I don't know, we'll see, because I don't like the taste of canned chicken anymore. Basically, we're going to be very ketovore for the month. We are going to have shakes, so Premier Protein shakes and Keto Chow shakes. We are going to have whatever meat I can find. No pork chops because they make me sick. Nothing like a roast. So I can do, I plan on making a brisket on the grill this month. I plan on doing some whole chickens on the grill this month. We're going to do a lot more grilling. I just got to clean the whole area up after the storm. It really messed everything up and it's a mess out there. We're going to be doing a lot of meats. 2 ounces of cheese max a day. I usually don't even have cheese every day. Maybe no bacon at all, or only once a week. I'm going to do eggs, of course. I'm going to lower my heavy cream down drastically, because I've been putting it back in my coffee, like 2-3 tablespoons per coffee, and that's 2 coffees a day, plus the 2 that's in my ice cream. I want to pull it back down to only in my ice cream and use a butter and eggs, raw egg, yes, I said raw egg, into my ice cream. I want to take anything out of my diet that can cause major inflammation. I know Wendy and Harry is doing that by doing the BBBBE, but believe it or not, bacon causes me severe issues. I've gone back watching videos over and over again. I noticed that when I had stopped eating any bacon, because it wasn't settling, it was giving me horrible heartburn, and I had stopped eating any kind for 6, 7, 8 months there. I lost a lot of weight. Then I went to eating some, and my weight just seemed to like stay and never move. And then I, of course, went up because I got the C word in January, and I went up in weight. I hated bacon after that. And even though I went up, I lost drastically again, and I wasn't eating bacon, but I noticed when I started liking the taste of bacon again and I added it to my diet, I have never budged another pound. And it's not because of the calories. Even though it's a lower sodium bacon, it does me like sandwich meat does. I have never been able, other than the first year of keto, never in my life been able to lose weight if I am eating processed meats. That's all sandwich meats, other than the no salt boar's head meat, which costs a fortune. I can have Himalayan salts. I can have Redmond's real salt. I cannot have table salt, which I know I need the iodine, so I have to figure out how to get that in my body, because I'm allergic to shellfish and different things. So I'm a little nervous. I don't know, the one Wendy uses, I don't know if I would have an allergic reaction to it. So I haven't tried it. And I'm seeming to have allergic reactions 24/7. So I have a little bit of processed meat left here that I need to go through, because prices of everything is so expensive. But once it is gone, I won't be eating it again. That means even though I said I might do canned Chicken, I'm not going to because that's processed meat. Processed meat means anything that's not raw, in my opinion. Okay, if it's got any ingredient in it, and even some raw meat I can't have, like the chicken when they infuse with salt water, can't have it. No, not having it. So it needs to be infused with zero, nada, nothing. It needs to be, that's it. So raw, non-infused meats. That's what I'm going to be doing this month. It'll probably be, 4 or 5 days, just because I do have some more of the boar's head chicken that is not low sodium. It's the oven roasted, but then again, maybe my daughter will want it and then I don't have to eat it, so we'll see. But that's what's the plan for this month. Is I am giving me somewhat of a challenge by lowering my heavy cream to 2 tablespoons a day max, my cheese to only do cheese 2 to 3 days a week, 2 ounces max, doing basically, it is sort of like page 4, sort of Dr. Eric Westman's in your carb confusion. Here's the difference. Instead of me doing any of the vegetables that you're allowed on the list, okay, instead of me doing any of those carbs will be replaced, and I will say 20 total carbs or less, which I always do 90% of the day as of today. Those will be replaced by keto chow and my protein drinks. And I don't even do a whole keto chow anymore. I've been making these little butter things, okay? And I won't be obeying the butter rule, though, like 2 tablespoons a day. But it's just going to be clean meat. It's really simple. So I'm going to allow my collagens. I'm allowed keto chow. I'm allowed my premier protein. Extremely clean meats. No sodiums, no processed, no nothing. And, of course, eggs. 2 ounces of cheese. 3 days a week. 2 tablespoons heavy cream a day. That's it. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I want to add in there that I'm not thinking of? Now, you might see me sometimes do the pumpkin puree. That will be allowed. That will be like the only type vegetable, fruit, whatever you want to call it. I think it's a vegetable. That will be allowed, period. And that's just because it is the month of October and I do want to make some Halloween desserts. So other than that, that's going to be it. Even if I go out with my family, I'm not going to do any of the lettuce stuff. Actually, I'm going to try my best. I mean, I promised. All right, so there'll be one day. I promised Dino we could go to Golden Corral as soon as we're off duty on these cats that got fixed because he's been trapped here. It'll be 14 days by then that he couldn't leave the house. And then so I promised him we'd go do that. So you might see me eat processed meat that day or a salad. Because to me, it's not going to be clean because I use table salt on the chickens and stuff like that. Unless we end up going for breakfast, then it'll be processed bacon, stuff like that. So one day. And then on the 13th, we get them fixed and we're trapped another 14 days. So that'll make it easier too. So there might be one day there just because I made a promise. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. But that is my goal this month, just to see what happens. To see if taking the table salt that's in all those foods out of my diet, if it will finally let me lose weight, because I am very swollen, y'all. You just, like, my veins are digging into me. I cannot get it off. It will not budge. I struggled to get this one off that was on this hand. I am swollen. I can push in and it leaves a mark. Well, not here, but on my legs, I can push in really badly and it leaves a mark for a long time. And that's usually because I have a lot of fluid and my legs are where it keeps the fluid the most. And I want to control my heartburn. So we're going to do this experiment to see if this will help my heartburn and help the fluid come off. And I'm already down to only 2 coffees a day, so I don't need to make any rules about my coffee. I've been down to that for a long time now. And I want to make rules where I eat earlier. However, my sleep is so messed up. I'm not going to bed until 9 a.m. and we're not waking up until like 4 and 5 every day. So making rules to eat earlier doesn't work. I'm always done eating though by like 10, 15, maybe 11 at the latest at night, because I've only been up for like 6 hours at the most. So yeah. And yes, it doesn't help. If you're not asleep by a certain time at night, you can't lose weight. It's just, I've watched so many studies on it that it makes it very hard for you to lose weight, because at 11 o'clock, and I think they said 1, 3, somewhere around there's another place that you need to be asleep by during those hours. Unfortunately, I've never been able to sleep before 11, and I've never been asleep at 3 because I get up every night to pee around 3. So, hold on, let me show you the cuteness. This little Freya, she wanted to be by her mommy. Where's little girl? I gotta find little girl. And then we have other ones sleeping up there. Yeah, it's a cat domain, y'all. Y'all just don't know. And I had to go and take this special museum wax and put on the bottom of everything you see up there, because the other night one of the cats jumped up there. I don't know who it was because I was sound asleep on this couch, and shattered one of my pumpkins. I had to get up, throw the cat food away because their cat food's right there, and it kind of fell in it, and I had to sweep everywhere, and it was a nightmare. But now they can't budge. But anyways, I will let y'all go right now, and I'm thinking about making some more butter bombs, fat bombs, whatever you want to call them. I'm thinking about doing some soon, which I'll record, but I don't think it'll make it into this video. I'm wanting to do lemon because I am craving lemon, and I want to see how well a keto chow lemon one will come out. And we're going to use some cream cheese and stuff in it. Like, I'm coming up with it in my head as I sit here trying to think. So I need it to mix better. That's why I want to add some cream cheese and stuff, because the keto chow has a tendency to just sit in one place and be very salty. Now the English toffee I did does not. Okay, the chocolate toffee that they use, there was not one single bite that had a salty area at all, not even a tiny bit. It was friggin' amazing, and it's all gone. I ate the last of it last night, and I will not be making it again until the holiday, because I love it too much, and I'm gonna try to figure out how to cut it easier. I know one of y'all said heat up my knife and it should go through more like butter, but this one is really like toffee. It chips apart like a candy does. Like when the toffee stuff that I used to eat all the time, like a peanut brittle, how it breaks apart in different pieces, especially if you make it too thin. So, but I enjoyed every single bite. Like, it is perfect. It is the favorite one I've ever done, and I will be doing that one over and over again, and maybe trying it different ways. Like, I was thinking about doing one with this chocolate layer and then the salted caramel underneath. I think that would be really yummy. And I have salted caramel collagen, which I might use completely instead of mixing the keto chow with it. But those are things in my mind. Like, I have so many recipes for that butter, but I need more butter, so that's why it's a Costco day tomorrow. Okay, so Costco has a few new items. If you don't care about ingredients and you control what you eat, we have this one right here. Of course, there is nuts, almond flour, and all. And then there are these. I wish I could get these, but they have chicory root fiber and a lot of it. Of course, these are my mother's. These are very addicting. I could not have them in my house. I would eat the whole bag, and then it wouldn't be keto. And then we have these. But you have to be careful. Read ingredients. Oh, guess that's that price. Okay, I'm not a big fan of these, but my mom actually did like them, and they are $10 a box, so they're on sale. Normally $15. Okay, $20. Never seen this before. Huh? What's the ingredients? Almonds, facility, vegetable slim. I turn around and here in Costco, you see keto. literally. And for some people, these are great options, and for other people like me, they are not, for multiple reasons. So you always got to remember everybody's body is different. So they sell high key crackers now. They are made with almond flour. I actually really love them, but I am not going to get them, and that's a decent price for them. My mom can't have cheddar, so I don't get them for her. Sometimes she gets this one, but y'all, I think you can only have 3. Okay, 5 crackers is 7 total carbs, but they are not that big. But they do taste good. I've had them. Of course, you can always find the Zip Fizz here, which is on sale for $25. It's electrolytes if you don't know what it is. Okay, this is another product my mom likes, but I do not buy. One thing, the seeds and nuts just don't settle, and 2, since I do total carbs, it just equals way too many carbs for me. Okay, so it's basically nothing but cauliflower turned into rice for $10. And of course we have Real Good Foods. I am not a fan of this one at all. And then we have $12.99. We have these vegan wraps. 3 pieces, 3 total carbs, 2 nuts. $19.99. I have had these in the past. They just don't settle on my stomach, and I was able to lose weight while eating them. Okay, we have these. I have never tried them. I bought them before and they went bad so fast I never got to try it. Egg bites, $11.99. To me, this stuff is really expensive, so I never buy them. Let's see the back real fast. Total carbs 7, 1 fiber, so 6 net carbs per 2, I guess. I guess if you like these things in a hurry and don't want to make them yourself, but to me it's just too much. Oh, y'all, all I got me was butter, and paper towels. Of course, Dino got a pumpkin pie, some matcha balls, and a creamer. So his was about $27. And y'all, it was $150 for my stuff. Because the stupid Kerrygold butter is like almost $16 now. I was paying $11.99 a year ago. And now it's $16 almost now. Yep. So I also bought Costco's Organics grass-fed butter to try because it's only $10 a pack. I did go ahead and buy a bunch of Kerrygold butters unsalted because I need unsalted and they don't have a grass-fed unsalted one. But y'all, it's getting too expensive for me to buy Kerrygold butter. Like, seriously, really? I really love my Kerrygold butter, and now I'm going to say goodbye to it because this is the last time this year I'm paying that much for it. It is 8:20 already. I am way too exhausted to cook anything. So all I'm going to eat is one of my Premier... You guys sneezies? Sorry, one of my cats are sneezing. One of my Premier protein ice creams. That's what I'm going to have as soon as it softens enough. Let me check on him. He keeps sneezing, so I pulled him up to see what's going on. And that is nothing in his eye. He's got the cute little orange fur right there. He's a baby. So, as soon as it defrosts enough, I'm just going to mix in my Ninja Creamy. And that will be my only meal today with 2 collagen coffees because I don't feel like cooking at all. So it's just going to be basically a very, very, very non-existent calorie day. Like everything's just going to be low, and I'm perfectly fine with that because I'm actually not even hungry. I was hungry and then I went past the hunger and I'm no longer hungry, and I don't want to force myself to eat anything, and I'm done with bacon to see if I can stop my stomach issues. I'm really scared that it's the bacon causing it. It caused it a few years ago. I stopped eating bacon, then started again, then stopped again, and my stomach seemed to be way better during that stopping, basically from January to June of this year. And now I am constantly having heartburn 24/7. My weight's not budging, and the only thing I added differently to my diet at that time was bacon. So we're about to find out. I'm taking it away for a while to find out what happens.